Hello everyone, I'm Tot the KoziKobold and welcome to Kobolds and Blankets. This is Liza P. I will now turn off the lo-fi music and let you listen to the beautiful piano music that plays in the opening menu. Ooh, and a violin kicks in. But yeah, it's stream time. Hi everyone, I'm Tot. It's nice to be back. I love this game. DLC just got announced for it, and I'm over the moon excited. Just absolutely hype. It's gonna be amazing. I still don't know. I don't know like how it's gonna work. Like, I know it's DLC. I know it's like you'll probably like, oh, like go somewhere in the world and then like it'll take you to a new place, kind of like Bloodborne's did. But I don't know how I'm gonna access it. So I'm still trying to figure out if I want to finish the game for you guys here, or if I want to wait for the DLC to come out so that we can do it all in one clean run. But my initial inclination is to do a full playthrough of this, like play through it in its entirety, and then do a New Game Plus stream where I go play the DLC when it comes out in the summer. That's my desire. So yeah, we'll operate with that for now. Ooh, that was all fast load. Is the kitty cat still upset with me? Yeah, they look very upset with me. Do I have any records that I haven't listened to? Nope. Kitty cat? Oh, I'm sorry, kitty cat. I'm sorry you don't like me. I'm sorry you think I'm a stinky. Yeah, but it's Valentine's Day today. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I hope you and yourself, your partner, your best friend, your whoever you decide to celebrate the day with, have a lovely day. Because you all deserve it. Tonight, my partner and I are going to a concert, and it's gonna be real fun. I'm really excited about it. Oh, am I heavy rolling? No, I'm not heavy rolling. Okay, good. I thought it was heavy rolling. I was like, no, that's not allowed. But yeah, it should be. What concert? Oh, we're going to a Mount Erie concert. It's not too revealing to say that I live in the United States. I'll just say Washington. The Seattle is having a show. Seattle. The city of Seattle is having a show. It is, did I already do this? Yeah, I already did this. And it's Mount Erie. I've loved Mount Erie since I was in like high school. I got the tickets a while ago, like when they first announced the concert. And I thought it would be like a really fun, like my partner hasn't really listened to this music that much. And I'm gonna play him a bunch of the music when we go, like when we're on the drive over, so he can get acquainted with it. Like I'll put on like a "This is Mount Erie" playlist. But his music is really like eclectic sounding and like really some of it's soft and some of it's like really aggressive and loud. He's kind of like folk punk sometimes, but then like just like really soft folk some other times. He's really eloquent. Like he says things in a way that makes me feel like Like there was like the before and then the after of his wife's passing. And like
Rosa Isabel Street, the
I don't know, it's like
entertainment district.
I don't want to define him by that because like that's not all who he is. Like he's not just like his wife's passing. Like he's so much more than that. But he is amazing. Like yeah, but yeah. Adelina, the greatest prima donna. Oh, that's who the cricket was talking about. Gemini. I accidentally made him stop talking. I thought he would still talk if I sat down at the Stargazer, but I accidentally made him stop, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, that album, A Crow Looked at Me, came at a time when I was really sensitive and upset. And it let me feel my feelings in a way that not a lot of other albums were letting me do at the time. Even though what I was experiencing wasn't loss in that way, it was just like a sorrow, but it was still so powerful. And so I'm like really excited to see the person behind it in a concert, like in a show, because I don't know, music has like this special place in my heart. Sorry, I'm yapping while walking around. I hope that's okay to have like a fauna style yappy time while I just beat up puppets. But yeah, music has always been like essential to the way I operate in the world, which is why I make music myself now.
My stalker friend. I was worried the puppets had come back. They're demons. They won't give us a moment's peace. Even an elderly lady like me. They wouldn't even let the dead rest if they had the petrification disease. Drives a lady to drink, it does. Which reminds me, I could use a proper tipple.
What is a tipple?
There's a wine called La Bleuie. When I was younger, they called it the Ruby of the Heavens.
Want me to get you a wine?
I'm sure there's still some left in the wine cellar at Lorenzini Arcade. You're an enterprising lad. Bring it to me and I'll give you something nice in return.
Okay. Sounds good, old lady. I give you wine, you give me, what? Like quartz? Give me some quartz? I don't know what you give me. Give me a weapon, a sword, to beat people up? Quit yodeling. I hear some yodelers, and I don't like it. It's scary, I don't like it. Stop. Okay, they stopped. Thank you. Ooh, this place looks like a place. Kind of a little bit more like opera, I think. Yeah, it was definitely opera, but I don't know. It was still very unsettling. Maybe it was more unsettling than yodeling. Honestly, maybe yodeling would have been comforting. Here's the fake door. Oh, I can upgrade my booster glaive. How do I get back there? Oh, I probably have to go around some special way. Probably the Dark Souls door. Bang. Bang. Get got, nerd. Ooh, another Crescent Moonstone. They're handing them out like candy. They want me to have the ultimate sword. Puppets are the most beautiful of beings. Even their human masters are incomplete beings in comparison. Creation's more perfect than their creator, the creator who created them. Which would you praise more? Beautiful. That's a beautiful way of putting it. Hello, you don't look very beautiful. You look scary, and I'm gonna beat you up and take your ergo money. Your lunch ergo. Yeah, you don't get to do whatever you were gonna do, scary lady. Oh no. Oh, they explode. Okay. Now I know, because it's Mike's super short show. We on it. I push a button and it goes down. This was the street I was on before. Now I have a shortcut. Now I go down this way. The alchemists paved the way for Krat's golden age, and no one denies that fact. But what if instead of gold, they were to cause an unprecedented disaster? Being a reporter, I received a surprising message from an informant who was once an alchemist himself. It's about a stranger from across an ocean, an alchemist from the Far East who was once famous in Krat. He learned of the group's secrets and quit, and now uses a different identity out of fear for his safety. The relic of Trismegistus is not just a simple ergo mine. That place is dangerous. Okay, so this reporter spent months with the informant and was able to see the dark side of Krat. The rest is severely damaged. Publication of this text was banned for spreading false information. Okay, so a reporter got too close to the truth, and then his truth words were banned. So it seems that the city of Krat was doing some pretty illicit things, and when they got found out, they just tried to silence everyone about it so that they could be like the golden age people. Ow, baby. I'm sure I already should have known this from like reading the other documents, but to be honest, I haven't been reading the other documents. I don't know why I'm in the mood to read them now, but I am, so there you go. Deal with it. Boop. Open. And give me your loot. I'm the loot goblin. I'm the loot kobold. Legion plug? I don't need that. I have the best Legion weapon already. Even though I haven't been using it very much. Maybe I should switch for the falcon eyes. I could shoot people. That might be cool. Yeah, maybe I should do. I'll do that. I'll do that. Saw blade. Let's go. I've been making coffee like with a grinder and like French press or like pour over. But I gotta admit, like in the past 2 days, I've been wanting coffee but I haven't had the desire to do the pour over stuff. And like, I now understand the appeal of like K-cups and like the Keurigs and stuff, where you're just like, I just want coffee, man. I don't want to try so hard. Like, I just want to have a yummy coffee. Oh, what? This isn't the street that I was on? So that whole place was optional. Interesting. He shot a gun at me. How dare he? But yeah, I've just been craving. I don't know why. I think I had a party with my family recently, and my mom gave me a coffee on the way out, and like ever since then I've just been like really wanting coffee all the time. Like I just want to drink coffee constantly. Like I've had this constant desire for coffee. I'm like a ghoul from Tokyo Ghoul. I'm just like, give me the coffee. Gimme. Was it cocaine coffee? No, it was pretty mundane coffee. I just wanted it. What's this place? This place seems cool.
Oh, what a beautiful puppet you are. I can hear your springs even if you try to hide them. Musicians have keen ears, you know. Would you like to sing for me like your friends? I have a feeling the sound of your cries will be especially sweet. Let's have an encore performance of Pain for the Red Actress, Adelina Corday. I dedicate this performance to my sister, Adelina!
Did I get your rapier when I beat you up? And you are dumpster. I love the music that's playing during this fight. It's pretty like nonchalant for two people fighting for their lives in a battle of skill.
As your sister, as promised, we will match.
Sorry, little one. No one stops me from my goals. I'm also sorry to your sister. I don't know who she is, but I haven't met her, but she seems like a cool kid. Tell her this one's on me. And call me Big P. Big Peef. Big Peef Nokia. That's my rapper name. Where am I going? I don't know where I am right now. Oh, a butterfly. Crescent Moonstone. Hooray. Okay, you guys are gonna get annihilated now. I'm coming for you because you guys were pestering me earlier. You, get over here. You two, get dumpstered. And you, get over here. Easy. And then I get a chest out of the whole ordeal. What's in the chest? Let's find out. I got this, yeah, I got her sword. What is it like? Tell me. It's Technique C, but it's oh, never mind. That's the wrong sword. I was almost outraged. Oh, it's a great sword. It weighs less than my current sword. What's the moveset like? Okay. What is the... So, slash enemies in front of you and quickly move back. Use an extra fable slot to rush forward again and slash enemies. Time the enemy's attack correctly to deflect it and link a powerful slash. What is this one's? I think I prefer the booster glaive. Still. It is a little faster than the booster glaive. I'll give it that, but... yeah, it's got better motivity though. But I haven't been putting any points in motivity, and I don't like guard parry. I'm not coordinated enough to use guard parry. Like, I'm pathetic when it comes to the parries that require fable art. Fable? I cannot do them. I cannot. I want to. It seems like it'd be cool, but I can't use them. I'm not good at the timing. I can do perfect blocks just fine, but I cannot do parries like that. Okay. Go back to Hotel Krat and level up some. Maybe upgrade my booster glaive some. I'm glad my subtitles are better now. Like before they were just like endlessly spool on over and over. I forgot to set a setting where it was like, where it would do, what am I thinking of? There was a setting where, it was, sorry, balconize. Yeah, put that on. Okay, modify, do I have any Legion calibers at all? No Legion caliber. But I can take them off the puppet string. Okay. With the golden fruit?
I know my way around.
I don't know. What do I do? This is a hard one. Let's just upgrade the dancer's curved blade and see what happens. What's the damage comparison now? So still significant minuses to everything. But it does way less. Like significantly, no, still not worth it. Still not worth it. Okay, now I level up. How much do I need to level up? 3967, so almost 4k. I could eat some stuff to like make it even. I feel like I was talking about something and then I just completely forgot what I was talking about. Which is fine.
I'll use my power.
Yap more? Yeah, I like yapping. I'm having a good time yapping. I'm gonna increase my capacity or my vigor so I can swing more on people. Or I can increase my technique. I'm not really having trouble with vitality yet, it's surprisingly. Like, I don't die that often. You know what? Let's go technique. Okay, and then just take the plugs, the calibers out of my puppet string and put them in balconize and see how that goes. I picked the fruit. Reset Legion. Get that back. Just lost a Balatra run because the boss blind was to reset my money if I played a flush, and I was doing a flush build with money molt Joker. That's cruel. That's so cruel. What the heck? Sue the game. Sue it. I would sue for wrongful damages. Okay, kitty, will you be my friend? Will you be mine? My little kitty. Oh shit, no you won't. Fuck. Okay. Kobolds can dream. Sorry I busted out into song there. I was just so excited. Oh, there's a person here.
Oh. You're walking about in a place like this. You must be a stalker. Can I ask you a favor? My wife's body lies on Rosa Isabel Street. There was a fire, and I couldn't reach her through the flames. I know she's gone, but I hate to think of her just lying there. Would you bring me her belongings? Then I'd have something to remember her by. Thank you. Small kindnesses like this give me something to cling to. Her body is on Rosa Isabel Street. She used to look so beautiful in her black dress.
Okay.
I miss her so much. Every day is harder than the last. Please, bring me her belongings.
I'm on it, baby boo. Ow. Okay. You achy? No! On a scale from 1 to 10, it's too cold. Are you wearing a sweater? Yeah, kobolds and blankets. Whoa, the things explode after I shoot. What? How'd that get me? Well, there goes all my air go. Remember when I was saying how I don't have a problem with vitality? I just got two-shot by a normie. It's just absolutely wrecked. What a silly Willis I am. Absolutely silly. A goofy gumdrop. I belong in the circus, and as a circus kobold. I will do handstands on my nose. More, well, they're not handstands anymore, they're on my nose, they're nose stands, but you get the point. Well, the Falcon Eyes is like an instant kill for any like normie enemy. That's pretty cool. Looking for a lady in a black dress. Do you know where she is? Looking for a lady in a black dress. I don't know where she is. I was told she was on Rosa Isabella Street. Could you point me where she is? That would be really neat. I'm looking for a lady. I don't know where she is. she's by the fire. At least that's what I was told before. I think she's by the fire, roasting by this big old heckin' horse. What? But where? Is there another fire? I don't know. Okay, yeah, there's no other fire. Is it a forward thing then? Huh. Okay. I burned it to death. Is she back? Hold on, let me check back. That's the one area I didn't check. Okay, yeah, no, she's forward. She's not back. I don't like ladders anymore. They're oppressive. Are there any goo men down here? No, just scary puppies. Hey, don't throw rocks at me. Oh my gosh, stop dying, Todd. Oof. Okay. Go in here. Be brave in the face of your enemies. Shoot them with a gun. That is what the falcon eyes are for. Gotti. Don't throw things. Meaner. Meaners who throw things get deaded by a top. Them's the rules. Oh, you tough. You a tough cookie. Oh, I'm out of juice. Out of juice. Oh, you're incredible. You're edible. You're an egg. Then I repose. Back. Mobile chat sucks though, sorry. It's not gonna chat much. It's okay, I'll just yap. I was yapping anyways. Yap, yap, yap. Talk up a storm, Toppy. That's what you do. Fill the room with vigor and vitality. and swordsmanship. The like the world has never seen. Yapter, yeah. I'm trying to think of what. Oh, like laughter. That's sweet. I was thinking of like raptor, like velociraptor, and I was thinking of like how a kobold is kind of like a little big-headed humanoid velociraptor. So I was thinking of like me. I'm the kobold yaptor. Oh, she's gonna blow herself up on me. Oh, that one did already, and then I got blown up again. I got destroyed. It's okay. I'll come back from this stronger than ever. This is what happens when you put 2 points in health and you get halfway into the game. Oh, wrong way. Some might call me crazy. But some might call me a genius. There, the problem is solved. Now I can go. Okay. What's something I can yap about? Something that makes me really excited. That's right, I have a gun too, mister. Mine explodes. Heyo! Oh, Lieutenant Hive Leader! Hey! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, how you doing? Oh, took dodge to the slice. And now I get your crescent moonstone. It is mine now. Ooh. Doing, definitely doing. Hey, that's all anyone can ask. Try your best. But hey, you earned your rank, Lieutenant. That's all I gotta say about that. Hey, who said you could survive that? Distractible mode active. Yes, I am very distracted. I wanna engage. Oh, that's not cool. Oh no, there's many of them. Yeah, I saw the trailer. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, I was just talking about this earlier on the stream. I was like, do I finish it or do I finish this game or do I wait for like do I wait for the DLC so that I can do it all in one? But then I was like, I really want to finish this game, so I think I'll New Game Plus it and then do it there. Oh, that's so much more physical damage reduction. But I think it will put me overweight. Yeah, I will. Okay, I'll put some points into capacity later. I did another under prep. Yeah! Gotta get excited for it. This game is so good.
Found it! The black dress! But it's just a puppet?
I'm 84 levels away from max level. Oh my gosh. You must super love this game. I can't imagine like I love this game a lot, like so much. Like it's my favorite Souls game, probably hands down my favorite Souls game. I feel a deep connection to this game. Even though I started out with Demon Souls all the way back when. But it's been my favorite game recently. Yeah, it's so good. But I can't imagine playing it that much. I can't imagine playing any game that much. I feel like I would explode. Like, the dedication you have. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, I should give this man his wife's wedding ring. How do I get back to him? Guess I could go back up here. Oh, but then I have to go through all the pipes and tunnels. I think I still have a bit more hours in Elden Ring. Oh, yeah, everyone loves Elden Ring. I just gave up my run on that. I feel a little bad about it. I didn't enjoy it as much as everyone else did. I'm sure I'll get my gamer card revoked for saying so, but yeah, like, I don't know, like, I've tried to start and play that game, I think 5 times now, and like, you know, like, I think I got pretty far once, like I beat, where did I go? I went to this, like, world where, the blade told me to go there. I went to this world and I fought, like, I went through this castle and, like, in this dark, like, weird dimension and, like, fought a dude. And then it took me to this volcano manor. And then, like, but, like, there was a lady at the front who was like, oh, you have to swear fealty to me before you can enter. And I didn't know what to do. Yeah, it's not even a matter of skill. I love challenge. It's just, there was so much, like, obscurity that I couldn't find anything to hook onto. Like, I had trouble engaging with it, which was, I was pretty sad about it, because, like, I loved the fights. Like, I really wanted to get to that one girl that everyone was talking about and fight her. Because, like, I fought Maria of the Astral Clock Tower. I think the game can suffer from being too big. Yeah, it's, like, so open, and it's, like, it's a beautiful world to explore, but, like, you know, it's overwhelming. It's genuinely overwhelming.
Oh, my Melody.
Yeah,
This is her
but
wedding ring.
I love
marriage
that everyone loves that
filled with
game.
joy.
I think that it's
failed you,
wonderful.
Melody. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I should
but
have mentioned
I love
she's a
these
puppet.
kind of tailored
But she
experiences,
was
like
real to
Liza
me.
P to me.
I
To
saw a
Liza P
shining
is
soul
feels
inside her. Others
so
laughed at me,
wonderful.
but I knew the truth. I knew that she was in love with me too. Maybe I'm crazy though. Whoever heard of a human and a puppet in love?
Oh. I saw the message she left saying she loves you. I've never seen that happen before. You know what? I'll give this guy some hope.
Melody. My Melody. Your words were everything to me.
I only recently started playing these kinds of single-player games, though.
She was
90% of my
guardian
horses
angel.
are
The
horses
reason
are
I
in
survived the
multiplayer.
crop disaster.
Hour. Oh, okay. Not
Even
horse.
puppets have hearts,
90% of my hours are in multiplayer
Perhaps all
games.
we need is something that helps
Yeah.
us perceive what they're feeling.
Interesting. Yeah, my brother is one of those multiplayer only kind of people.
I ramble
It's
when
really
I get upset.
good that not good.
Here's your
Good
reward.
sounds loaded.
I
think
you
it's
deserve this
wonderful
more than I
that
do.
you've decided to
I'm more than
engage
happy with Melody's
with the medium in a
love. I wish
way
I could offer
that,
something more. But
because like
this is all I have.
the medium of
Please,
video games can be so
remember,
much more than
love,
just like
Melody, and I
a
share.
recreational like chess like versus act, because like it can be an
You'll
art.
find
Like this
true
game is
love
art.
one day,
This
too.
game is genuinely art to me. And like, yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, I really do love, oh, whoa, it gave me an extra, oh, no, never mind, it didn't give me anything. But yeah, single player games were how 6K in StarCraft, 2, 3K in Overwatch though. Oh, you were a StarCraft player? Oh my gosh, you must be so oh, I can only imagine being a StarCraft player. Even the worst StarCraft player in my mind is still leagues better than any other video game player that I can think of. Cause to play StarCraft, you need to be so on point. Really? I don't think so. I'm pretty. I mean, if you're max level in Lies of P, there's no way you. Oh God. Yeah, that was awful. But the first SC2 campaign in the first game, I 100%. You got all the the optional objectives and stuff. Yeah, that's so cool. Wow. I didn't used to 100% games. I was more of the I would play Banjo-Kazooie, and I would get to Gruntilda. Oh, forgot about these ladies. And all my souls are gone because I forgot about the ladies. Okay, that's my fault. Yeah, but I would play Banjo-Kazooie just for fun. I played it at least 30 times. I played that game a lot, but the first time I actually 100%ed it was only recently, as an adult. Little kid me wasn't really interested in getting everything. I don't know why. It just wasn't really a thing that I was never 100% either. Yeah, it only became a thing that I saw value in as I got older. I have my partner plays Jack and Daxter. Also came back to achievement hunting later on. Yeah, achievements really not commodified, that's the wrong word. What's the word I'm looking for? But they really made a game out of completing games. Suddenly you had this number attached to your name that said how good you were at games. And then suddenly everyone was oh man, I need the best number attached to my name. I remember people buying the Avatar, there was an Avatar game, The Last Airbender, that was really all you had to do was play the game for 30 minutes and you could get 1,000 easy gamer score or something. It was something silly like that. And I remember people playing it, buying it. It was a $20 or $30 game, literally just to get the 1,000 gamer score and for no other reason. They didn't find it fun. They didn't want to play it. It was just a thing to them. And I was wow. This is the not game has become the game. Well, achievements don't equal good at game. Yeah, I know. It was just fun. It was just what why am I hearing boss music? Struggling in this area a little bit. Oh, my falcon eye is out. Excuse me. My falcon eye is out. Oh, I'm backing myself into a corner. Yeah, pirouette at me. Okay, got you. Now it's just you and me, old man. Yes, and get dumpster. Oh no. Ow, I forgot he extends his arm. Oh, he did a double punch instead. Oh, I went for the heal instead of the block. Oh. Yeah, I am struggling a bit in this area. I won't keep talking about this topic, but thinking back on the StarCraft 100%, there was an achievement for beating an arcade game within the campaign. So to get the achievement, I had to get good at Space Invaders. That sounds not fun. Oh. What's a game like that? I know of other games like that where it's like they have achievements where it's like not even about, like Donkey Kong 64, where like they lock the ability to beat the final boss behind your ability to play another like rare game from like the olden days. I forget what game it was. It was like Jetpack Hero or something. I don't remember. It was something silly like that, but yeah, I know what you're talking about, and that's silly, but like thinking about it, I just remembered, sorry, this is unrelated. I just had a flashback. When Fable 2 was coming out. Oh no. When Fable 2 was coming out, before it came out, they released a $5 game, which was like all the like playable card games in the game that you could. No, don't kill me. Why is this hurting so much? Okay, use the ampoule. So like they had this this arcade game where you could earn money, but me and my brother, like I think everyone found an exploit in the game that they never patched, where you could earn like crazy like infinite amounts of money. But there was a thing that like the whole point of the game was that like the money you earned in the game carried over to Fable 2. So like my brother and I started like Fable 2 with like, oh my god, stop beating me up everybody, please. I'm trying to tell a story. So we started Fable 2 with like close to, yeah, we started Fable 2 able to buy the most expensive house like out of the gate. Oh my gosh, the secret hidden punch. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to run back there. Okay, this is what happens when you play Souls games. It's okay. You're just a silly kobold. It's okay. Let's think about what works. Did Final Fantasy VII Remake have achievements for the Fort Condor minigame? Did it? Yes, it did. It did. You had to beat the Grand Master to get the achievement, but that was pretty easy. Like you did that, like you knocked that out like in a second, I think. Okay, these flamethrower guys are like the bane of my existence. Do I have like a better radiation? Oh yeah, fire resistant. Is it superior though? No, none of them are superior. Okay, so they're not actually that much better. Okay. Oh no, that arcade game in SC was the most difficult one for me to get. Lol. Yeah. What? Okay, now I go up here, get this, beat this guy up. Why are you so tough? Okay. Mad Clown Puppet, fight me. Ow. That one-shot me? I'm... Okay. I'm playing Goofy right now. I'm playing absolutely Goofy. I can run past the first people. That's fine. But... Oh, DLC. When I saw the trailer, I was like ready to pre-order. Yeah, so was I. Oh. I wonder how much it's gonna be. You think it'll be like $25 or something? Like, I would pay $25 for like... Cause like... If it's the size, if it's even the size of like Bloodborne's The Old Hunter DLC, I think it would be worth that much money. Like, genuinely. Cause like, if I think about that DLC, The Old Hunters, like that added like basically half a game to Bloodborne. You played close to base game price. That's dedication right there. Am I dead again? Because I was greedy? Because I was greedy again? Because I was greedy and I just wanted the fireman dead. Because he kills me. By the way, there's a Stargazer just after this clown. You can run and get it and not have a massive run back. Oh. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I will do that. I will do that. Okay. Okay, everyone. I have a green coat on. I hope you like it. Ow, don't shoot me, mister. You know nothing of me. Thank you for the assist. I was just bashing my little kobold brain against the wall just then. Okay, he drops the wheel. Wasn't sure whether to mention it or not. Didn't want to ruin your fun with the clown. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, I've already bought in. I've already bought in. Okay, just run. Oh, he's scary. He's scary. Scary. I don't like him. Okay, here's the thing you're talking about. Cannot be used as an enemy nearby. Okay. Ow, stop. This is my fault. I brought you here. Now I have to suffer the consequences. Okay, if I get you far enough away, will it let me sit? How would I just go back? Oh, respawn there if I die now? Like I don't have to sit at it, I just have it now? Nice. Okay, so I can fight this man without fear then. That son of a bee. That son of a bee sting. Oh, thank them. Thank the maker. Thank them. Pain, yeah. It's a character mutation. Okay, you SO. Thank everyone. Yeah. Literally, whatever deity is responsible. I guess you're the deity. I'm so... Okay. Now it's a skill issue. See, now I have no one to blame. now any cosmic entity, yeah. I will be thanking, I almost said Jude Law. Why did Jude Law come to mind as a cosmic entity? That doesn't make any sense. Chuck Norris. Ooh, that's a throwback. Haven't heard a Chuck Norris joke in a while. I once made a Chuck Norris joke at my math teacher that was like, if I have $5 and Chuck Norris has $5, Chuck Norris has more money than me. And my math teacher, without a hint of like joy or love or understanding in his voice for humor, says, no, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, that attack gets me every time. I know you can't block it, but I'm literally trying to roll out of the way, but it's not. I don't have the timing right. Okay. Can you not roll out of the way of those either? Do you just have to like just leave? How you can roll out of the way? Whenever Chuck Norris doesn't push up, he doesn't push himself back up, he pushes the earth down. That's a classic. I remember those like Dos Equis commercials got like inspired by them, by the Chuck Norris jokes. Chuck Norris once got bit by a snake. After hours of excruciating pain, the snake died. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? What are you doing to my Kobold stream, bringing Chuck Norris back? Oh, he uppercut me. It's okay, it's bringing much joy to me, so I'm not actually upset, but it is very throwback. It reminds me of like the olden days where like My Life is Average was a thing. Of like people like, ow. Oh, I got that mad clown puppet. I love Chuck Norris jokes. Yeah, they were my favorite. Like, unironically, like I was one of those like just so random, so quirky kids. Even though I'm ashamed to admit it, I could keep making them for a long time. Yeah, they are. I mean, like. We probably have to find a new person to make them about, though. You know, like because I don't know if a lot of people know about who Chuck Norris is anymore, or like what he does, like what he did. Like, you know, I think like we'd have to pick someone a bit more timeless than that. Like who, uncultured. It's not me. I'm not talking about me. I know who Chuck Norris is. I'm talking to you about them. Of course I know who Chuck Norris is. I'm talking about like, you know, like people who were born after like 2010 who don't know or care to know who this person is. I'm gonna upgrade my capacity so I can have this extra damage resistance so I don't die as often. Chuck Norris is timeless. Ooh. Wow.
I'll use my power.
I'm speechless right now. I don't know how to break it to you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, now I have the Arc Heavyweight frame. I still roll super slow. Also, I want to put on a new outfit. No. Maybe. I had that one on earlier. That's kind of cool. No. That one's super cool. That's the one I had on earlier. Yeah, I want to go back to my blue coat. Well, like panini. That's what I had said on one of my my YouTube videos. I call it, the YouTube video title is Vanini, more like Panini. Who's more iconic than Chuck Norris? Like, let's be real, who could replace him? Bruce Lee. Like, you know, when you sit around a dinner table, I feel like you, like, if you talk about like, oh man, who's a cool martial artist that's in movies, you know? I feel like the one what people would talk about the most is one, Jackie Chan, but Jackie Chan is not. Jackie Chan is a stunt martial artist. It doesn't carry. Surely the new generation wouldn't know Bruce Lee either. No, Bruce Lee is actually timeless. Like Michael Jordan timeless. Like, I don't know. I guess it depends. Maybe he is. Maybe Chuck Norris is timeless and I'm just in a different circle than you are. Like, it could 150% be that, like, I'm just sitting at a different table than you are. Like, maybe at my table Bruce Lee is just talked about more. Cause like, I hear Bruce Lee's name like at every family party I go to. At least once. Genuinely. Like, I'm not even joking. But yeah. Assemble weapons. Alter handle. Still no technique crank. Why they gotta do this to me? Why? Why they gotta be so rude? Oh no, no one I know would still be thinking about Chuck Norris nor Bruce Lee. Oh really? Huh. Yeah. I guess, yeah. Is there anyone? I guess there's no one who's timeless. I guess that's the whole point of time. Not to get existential. I'm getting really existential. I'm gonna stop now before I like go into like the mode. What? Okay. So, you played this game a lot. Help me explain the difference between these two. So, I'm not like the other Gen Z's. Yeah, exactly. I know who Bruce Lee is. So, if I get hit and then use a pulse cell, I can still regain use my guard again. That one makes sense. Okay. What does this one do? I have no idea what this one does. Still. Like, I think what it does is when you get hit, because usually when you get hit, it gets rid of all the guard regain you have, but while blocking you tend to lose guard regain. Okay, when you get hit while blocking. Okay, that makes sense. So this is while you're blocking? Isn't while? So okay. So you lose less now for each consecutive hit blocked. Okay. That's helpful, but is it as helpful as having another Fable slot? When you get hit without blocking, you lose all guard regain. So this doesn't help me at all if I get hit without blocking. Or have you just not finished your thought yet and I'm just butting in? Yeah, to my knowledge anyway. Okay. I think I'll take this one then. I saw one that was like increases like when you're doing a charge, it helps you. Then again, it took me 120 hours before I realized you could roll to reduce overheat. What? You can roll to reduce overheat? That's amazing. Wow. Reduces item prices. That sounds nice. There was one in here that I really wanted. No. Where's the one I wanted? Lowers the guard regain reduction. That would go well with what this thing already does. Lowers the damage received during charge attack. That's the one I wanted though. The charge attack Fable Arts one. Because I often get hit while charging and doing Fable Arts. Especially with this weapon. I want this one. Is that P-Organ gets an extra phase in each? Ooh, that's exciting. Okay, back to it. Gonna go to the opera house and talk to the red lady. Gotta have the sparky arm to show that they're being super cool and opening the door. Careful. Oh. Oh yeah. I can't tell if that careful is you warning me about the monsters in this area, or if I was about to say something yabai and you were protecting me. Oh, we had disruption. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh god no. Oh god no. Oh god no. There's a gimmick to these dolls. I was warning about these mobs. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot the spider that controls them from above. Let's go get them, shall we? You think you can just be a spider and get away with it? Huh? Yeah, no, hun. None of that stuff here, little missy. Wow, are you impressed by how I just overpowered them? She's never that calm with me. What the fuck? Yeah, I used my mermaid magic to ensorcel her, so she would give me better RNG. I don't have a way with ladies, I suppose. Yeah. Sorry, I guess I'm the Rizzler in this situation. Oh, and I got him. I'm like a Batman villain. That's the stupidest idea I've ever thought of. I'm sure someone else has already thought of it, but it's new to me. If you lure enough dolls away from the spiders, the strings break and they become really frail. Just vicious overhead strikes. Yeah, that's what happens when you use a great sword and just don't let up with the charged strikes. See, I'm bad at everything else, but there's one thing I can do good, and it's swing my sword. Swing my sword really, really hard. I got it when it comes to that. Because disruption is cursed. I remember. It makes you die immediately.
Oh, who are you? You're not a puppet. Are you here to listen to my music? I can't sing anymore. This petrification disease took away my songs. Riddles. I was fooled by him. He said this place was a shelter. Patricia, I'm so sorry. Oh, Patricia, I'm so sorry. I'm parched. Just a taste of fruit.
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you. Oh, this is the sweetest apple I've ever had. I can't stop death from taking me, but I have enough strength to confess my sins. Can you listen to my last confession?
Yeah, I got you.
Trisha, I coveted your voice. If I can't match it, then even if I have to break you, Adelina Corday must have it all. I know it's wrong, but still, I love you.
Wait, is this gay? Because if it is, I'm all about it.
I know it's wrong, but still, I love you.
Okay, miss. I gave you the apple. Are you gonna be okay? You said you were dying. You don't look like you're dying. You don't look like as sickly as the girl in the back at Hotel Krat. But I don't know really how petrification disease works. So, listen, I don't know if there are phones? Is there a phone in this room? No, there's no phone. Oh, man. I'll come back and check on you, okay? No rash decisions. I'll be back. I'll be back, yeah. I'll make the way safe. I wanna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. Beautiful, right? She was so envious of her sister's voice, so she cut out her tongue. Oh my gosh. Wait, but I beat up her sister outside and she was talking. Hello, spider. Oh, this is going badly. And now it's gonna go good. Oh, I'm dead? What? Ah, this is what I get for not putting any points in vitality. Yeah, laugh at me, yeah. Yuck it up, Lieutenant. How dare you? You were wishing for my downfall this whole time, weren't you? I'm running away from them. They're not my friends. And I'm dead. It's okay. It's okay. I understood what you meant. Yeah, I know. I got it. I got. See, this time it was avarice, though. Not Everest. Avarice. Sorry, I was talking to my subtitles. Yeah, I know what disruption is. I'm gonna eat one of my. Wait, do I have to use a special purification ampule? Overheat, yeah. I need to use one of these then. Okay. Yeah. I'm thankful that cursed frogs aren't just leaping at me from every corner of the world. From here to Timbuktu. Oh, they just straight up killed me. I always forget how strong they are. Okay, I keep trying to focus the spiders so they'll get weak so they're easier to manage. But they kind of aren't easier to manage because they still hurt, like really bad. Oh, I have falcon eyes. I should just be shooting her with a gun. Yeah, that's okay. I understand. Okay. the task. What is this nonsense? Get this away from me. Yeah. Exploding gun shooter seemed to work. All I had to do was unload my entire clip into it. Seemed to work. Seemed to work out okay. I'm thankful. I'd like to thank the Academy for whatever shenanigans I just pulled off. But hey, no suggestive commentary in my chat, in my Christian chat room. Oh, what are you? No, go away, please. I'm scared. It wasn't suggestive in the slightest. If you find it suggestive, it says more about you. How dare you put this on me? Ah! Ah! Okay, stop, please. Yeah, you're right. Okay, you caught me. Meaner. You meaner. Ooh, a box. Technique amulet. Get your mind out of the gutter. Listen, I'm a kobold. I live in the gutter. What do you want me to do? I can't get my mind out of there. It lives in there. Okay, now I have more HP. So, and more technique. So I'm more powerful than ever. Exploding pickaxe? What? I mean, I know what it is, but I know it's motivity too, but it still breaks my heart. It sounds so cool. Hello? Got you. For legendary actress Adelina Corday, even those who envied her reputation loved her songs, even though she cut her sister's tongue out. You sister Cutman. How dare you? I'm gonna go back up and visit her. Do you think she's okay? Hey, it's my bot! Chopped your top off. Now you're only a normal spider. But you got no eyes.
I know it's wrong.
Okay. Someone just whispered the word curse. I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. Kobold meet Roadblock. Roadblock, this is Kobold. You're gonna be well acquainted. You shall be well acquainted. Sorry, I misread your beautiful prose. Okay, it's time to time to make the magic happen. What's down there though? Ooh, a Trinity door. Zoom, 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 zoom. ADHD is down here. How dare you? Short attention span, Toppy revealed. You're the footies of a meaner. Oh, there's a door. Is in main road. Ooh, shiny. Listen, okay, this is obviously something cool. And I'm doing it, so therefore I'm not in the wrong. Oh, they descended from the ceilings. And gimme. Incredible Vanini collection. Is that racist? No, it's just an accent. It's not racist. Why did I even put those words in my mouth? They've descended from the heavens. Yeah, they came down to give me the people's elbow and to show me what for. And they're gonna beat me up and leave me in a New York alleyway to you know. Oh, one of you again. I do enough damage to stagger them. Oh, thank you, Technique +4. Oh, if only I had a Technique crank. This baby would be doing so much damage right now if I had a Technique crank. But too bad I used them all on some dumb stuff. And still so sad about that. What's the item that lets you get stuff back? Okay, I shouldn't be doing this while they're literally in front of me. Okay. I've infected you with gutter mind. I'm sorry, okay? Listen. I'm just a kobold. I don't know. That's like, is it a virus? Is being a kobold a virus? I don't know. You tell me. Are you a kobold now? Look down at your hands, your feet. Look how tall you are. Are you shorter than 3'6"? You might be a kobold. Wait, how do I? But I wanna go over there. Oh, board. Ah, my mind. Technique crank! Oh my gosh, my prayers have been answered, everybody. The universe has been kind and allowed me this final... Oh, they're gonna kill me, 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 I'm gonna die. I didn't. Time to go home, everybody, and put this technique crank on my booster glaive. Okay, that sounds really... I understand now why you're saying "ah, my mind" and stuff. Everything I'm saying sounds horrible. I'm sorry. I've done this to you and now I can't take it back. Ooh, Pulcinella's shop.
At the house of
Ad shop good.
Master Vanini.
The urges to make many comments.
With it, you have returned to us what was stolen. You have our gratitude. The House of Venini always keeps a few special items in the private reserve, sir. Only for our more discerning patrons, of course. At the House of Venini...
That's a lot of things. Ooh, more technique cranks. Tyrant Murderer's Dagger Blade. Sign me up. I'm way too accustomed to 18+ service. Oh, poor thing. Yeah. I mean, like, if you read my rules, like, I don't specifically ban, like, naughty jokes and stuff. It's just that, like, I'm not, like, and I don't, like, not swear sometimes because it's a blessing and a curse. Like, I don't not swear sometimes because, like, I'm trying to keep it for, like, kids. Like, I put a mature thing on my stream because, you know, I don't care who comes, but, like, oof baby, sorry about that. But yeah, I don't know, I just do these to connect with people, so yeah, so however you feel you wanna, I guess. You make this really difficult with all the words you say. I'm sorry, okay? I'm trying my best. I don't know. I'm just a kobold. Leave me alone. Also, what did I even buy? I was like talking to you the whole time. I don't even know what I bought. Oh, I bought shirt. I'm slightly heavy. Pretty nice though. I want to keep the shirt.
I know my way around.
Also, I wanted to try out the dagger. I want to try out all the daggers and see how fun they are. I'm slightly heavy. I'm dad. Yeah, dad jokes. So it's a dagger. Okay, so there's nothing really remarkable about it. Increases critical hit chance temporarily. There's a critical hit chance? Surprisingly, dagger is dagger. Yeah, I was just looking for something, you know, like exciting or, you know, fun. Because sometimes when they give you a dagger, it's all cool and stuff, and sometimes it's just not. Here's an umbrella. Ooh. Oh, wrong button. Okay. When we shine. Ooh, it's like a shield. They don't judge by size. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Okay, I kind of like this weapon. What is this? The etiquette? Okay. Do I want to use the etiquette or do I want to wait for the puppet ripper like I said I was gonna? Because this thing's pretty fun. Yeah, huh. Like, look how cool it is. It's like, it's a dagger, but it has a pretty long reach. And it's like an umbrella at the same time. It has like a, have you played before? Yes, I have played before. Yeah, I've played before. But I did not have the etiquette last time. It looks cool. It looks really cool. I remember seeing the puppet ripper and just being blown away by how absolutely badass it looks. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one to go with. I didn't touch another weapon in my first run when I got the Puppet Ripper. Okay. Puppet Ripper. You're fun. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll wait for it. Okay. But I will put a technique handle on this thing, because I really sleep deprived and can't type on the phone screen for shit. Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, I want a technique crank on this thing, please. Thank you. Oh, I wasn't telling you to wait for Puppet Ripper. You were just saying your own experiences. Yeah, it looks like when I think of walking around with like an umbrella as a weapon, there's something extremely cool about that. You know, like fighting the whole world with an umbrella. I'm sorry. Like, oh yeah, like Kingsman. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm swung. I can't. I have to. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it live. Spend a lot of these. First things first.
At the house of...
Buy a technique crank.
I know my way.
Oh, you can't use... Oh, you need 2 technique cranks. Oh my gosh, you need 2? That's absurd.
The house of Vanini.
I'm not gonna do that, but I will upgrade the weapon.
I know my way.
Yeah. Okay. We are umbrellas now. I could spend a gold coin fruit to respec, but I'll do that between streams so that because I could take some points out of motivity now that my weapon is lighter. And I don't need as much motivity to get by. But I'll do that again. I'll do that later because I feel like I've wasted enough time just mucking about over here. Just grind 30 hours for levels easy. Yeah. No need to reset. Okay, me and my umbrella. Against the world. What's that song? When we shine together. Told you I'd be here forever. Said I'd always be your friend. Made an oath I'ma stick it out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, cute Kingsman church scene. Yeah. Oh, is this the boss that gives you the puppet ripper too? So all I had to do was wait like 10 seconds and be patient. This is so well animated. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Come here, let me show you some etiquette. What the heck? Why am I in the back into the corner right now? Okay, Puppet King. Oh my god, he's whooping my ass. Oh, he dodged my thing. Oh, and he kept me away for long enough to... Okay. Yeah. I deserved that ass beating I just got. I disrespected etiquette, I disrespected the King of Puppets, and worst of all, I disrespected myself. I am a kobold of honor, of principle, and I just walked in there like a silly little fool, like an antler wearing maniac, and just swung. Just started swinging. No fancy parries, no nothing. Just walked in there like I own the place. But he owns the place. This is his house. Yeah, I'm a silly little goose. That's what I am. I have to respect him. This is his house. Okay, this time out. He canceled my thing. Doesn't America have a bad history of leaders and leaders? Yeah. You all remember the tragedy of getting that one guy getting booed when he went to Hamilton? Okay, King of Puppets, show me your true power. You are a boy like me, are you not? Well, you were once. Puppet King. I want your sword, baby. The tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Oh, his name is Romeo. Sorry, Romeo. I was not prepared. I was not prepared to fight you. Okay, etiquette. I need to get better at you. Okay. So it doesn't step forward again the second time, which is different than the wintry rapier, which does a little step forward the second time, which is what I'm not used to. So I have to be close, like really close to them. This thing is shorter than I'd like. But it is classified as a dagger. I don't think you can say that. No, was that a while ago? Okay. Oh, no sparkling erasure. I'm in the middle of a boss fight, so I can't ban you right now. I get so many of those. I get like one of those chats every time I log on, I swear. Okay, Romeo. Ooh. Stop dirtying everything I say. You're being a dirty. Whoa, that was cool. Oh, he got me. He's so badass. Okay, now I'm gonna block this dude. Ban him. You're the one saying stuff, not me? Okay, listen. I don't know. I don't even understand. Okay, so fair context. I am an ace person and I am on the spectrum. So not only do I have limited knowledge of the naughties, I do not understand turns of phrase very well. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying my best, but I'm trying to fight this big guy at the same time, and it's hard. I said those things. Oh my god, I'm the worst. Why is he using moves that I've never seen before? Oh, I had him. Oh my gosh, this is impossible. I'm just trying to get him just to get it like damaged. Sit still for a second, please. I think I perfect dodged that. I mean, perfect blocked that. Even though I was like not even aware of where I was at the time. If this Romeo fight's not gonna go well. Okay, never mind. It's gonna go better than all the other ones have. Oh no. He has like 800 moves and they're all really well timed. Are you and Roadblock getting well acquainted? Yeah, actually I am. I'm having fun. Like I'm having a great time. Like this is super fun. Like I love this game even when it's beating me to death maliciously and repeatedly. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna learn your blocks. Okay. Okay. There were very few fights in this game that had me frustrated beyond having fun. Even those that I thought were bad got better as I went the game. Yeah. I feel the same. Ooh, my perfect block aim is great. Oh, he's shooting things. Okay, it's over. Now it's time for the real battle. No! I swear I was perfect blocking those. Oh. Oh, my timing. My timing. Terrible. I will get better. Okay, this stream doesn't end until I beat this person. I've decided that just now. This stream does not end until I've conquered... Does the puppet king flailing his arms remind you of those like flailing blow up things you used to see outside? Oh, the wacky arms inflatable tube men? Like the ones you'd see outside like car dealerships and stuff? Yeah, they definitely give me that vibe. Why did I use two? Okay, get absolutely dumpstered, you donk. Okay, I'm getting better at fighting the Puppet King. Now I just gotta get better at fighting you, Romeo. He didn't even give me a chance. He didn't even give me a moment. He was just like, hey, you know how all that trouble you went through just now to get to me? You like played with my like out. Yeah, like that's like, oh my gosh. He just did like a pirouette front flip and just absolutely sliced me in half. Like not even trying, not even thinking about it. It was like he walked out of his suit and he was just like, oh, is it Tuesday? And cut me in half and went to go get his like Tuesday special at Subway or whatever. His $5 nope. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to. His $5 footlongs from Subway. But then I thought, you're gonna make it weird. Oh, wait. Okay, that's the timing on that. Yeah, I predicted it. I don't make anything weird? Okay, it's all me. Yeah, that's true. I am the one wording. I am the streamer. I'm the one who chose to be on the internet as a kobold saying words. Am I dead? I'm dead. Because he laid down on me. Hate it. He like fell over. Might as well have just tripped on me. Squished me to death. Hate it. Unsatisfying death. 0 out of 10 would not die that way again. Okay, mister. I will crack you open like a lobster and reveal the fleshy Romeo. Okay, that was definitely dirty. I just want to fight the actual king of puppets. Why do you keep fighting me? Fight me, Romeo. This guy fights like I imagine Kaneki can fight in Tokyo Ghoul. What the heck was that combo? The dialogue for the puppet fights can be pretty sad. Yeah, I know that much. I remember after beating the game the first time, like going online and reading them back and being like, wow. I feel like a real scumbag now. But before I was like, ah, puppets! Romeo Phase 2 reminds me of Melania. Yeah, very Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower vibes, for sure. Which is my only comparison that I've actually fought. Sorry, I got real quiet. I'm focusing real hard on this fight. Gotti. Okay, Romeo. Oof. Oof. Oh. Pulling the gamer move pauses music, leans forward. Yeah. Gotta turn down my my punk rock music and adjust in my beanbag chair. Punk rock, yeah. I wish, like, share. Share? Oh man. I don't know if, like my partner and I listen to a lot of Me Without You, which is kind of like folk punk. And that's probably like the favorite that I have, because like it's like how I didn't really know about it until I met him, but it's like how we bonded, is him sharing this music with me. And I learned that like my favorite artist, Julian Baker, really like draws a lot of inspiration from them. So it was really cool that like we were able to connect like that. When I was younger, I was into like, you know, like pop punk and stuff like that, like Bayside. I still listen to them sometimes, but not as much. But I don't know, I'm just kind of all over the place. I don't know if they count as more punk or garage rock, but I like Cloud Nothings a lot. I think they have a pretty punk attitude though. Why am I watching that cutscene again? Okay, throw down with me. Okay, so you cannot parry that if you get hit by the first one. You just have to roll out of the way. Do you have a favorite punk rock band? Sorry, I never asked anything back. I should really take the thing that lets me increase the staggerable window, because I keep missing the opportunity to... You've been putting together a rock playlist of all the rock music I know and can think of any at any particular time. Ooh, I would like to. That attack is absurd. You have to perfect parry every single swing? Because if that's the case, that sounds rockin'. Putting together a rock playlist. I've been putting a rock playlist together of all the rock music I know and can think of at any particular time. So just like a rock playlist. Sorry, the first time I read it, I didn't understand it, so I read it again. So it's just a playlist of all the rock music you can possibly think of. Okay. That's interesting. You just like rock music a lot? Like, do you have... Do you have a favorite like genre? Like oldies, like the old stuff, like AC/DC stuff, or like even older than that. Do you have any like preferred ones, or? Only recently realized how much of the music I'm interested in is actually rock. Oh, well, I don't know if you know this, but I make music. Would you want a copy of my album? It's kind of rock. Actually, no, it's not even kind of rock. It's rock. I would describe it as like more like indie rock than anything. But yeah, like I'm happy to give you a free copy on Bandcamp, or just send you the link if you don't feel like downloading anything. But yeah, like you come to my stream so often, and it makes me really happy when you do. So, oh gosh, it's killing me. So yeah, I'd be super down. Oh, he just wasted all my favor. Why is this fight going so much worse than the other ones? Okay. Gotti just took way more time than it normally does. Oh my gosh, there's nothing I can do. And to get back to our previous questions too, MCR, Green Day, Blink-182, Linkin Park, just some Linkin Park. Oh, Linkin Park. My Chemical Romance too. I love My Chemical Romance, but Linkin Park, so good. Like youth-defining stuff for me. And like later on when I developed like kind of the same tendencies that Chester did, his music became so much more like real and influential to me. I'll try to friend you on here so I can send you things. Or if you have a BlueSky, do you have a BlueSky? Massive first phase. Yeah, I think I did pretty well actually. I still have 6 of my things. No, I screwed up. Oh. I didn't heal at all. I didn't. Not on the socials of media. Okay. Yeah, that's probably a smart idea. I'm only on there to promote like brand and stuff. Though now it's become a guilty pleasure of mine to kind of interact with folks there. But yeah, like, sure, yeah, I'll totally send you like, yeah, cool. I would love to see your, yeah, the YouTube music link that you have. See some of the music that because there's probably a lot of the stuff that I would listen to as well. I want this puppet to be dead. I've been trying so hard this whole time. Okay, this is becoming routine now. Okay, Romeo, let's throw down. Oh my gosh.
Incredible! You defeated the king! I gotta think the puppets will have changed too, right? There's only one way to find out. Let's go backstage.
I can't believe I did it. With 3 things to spare too. I didn't even let him use his like whippy fire attack that like kept beating the tar out of me. Oh, it says I have a thing at the entrance. Oh no. What happened to the lady I saved? Oh wait, no, I should go there first so I can listen to the record while I do all of the other stuff. Okay, go back, get the thing, listen to the record, and then first level up.
Antonia's, I knew it would come to this.
Antonia's condition is getting worse. That's what she was saying.
Petrification disease locks people inside a cage, inside their own bodies.
A thing
They're all
happened.
safe, thanks to her sacrifice. But I wish for a miracle to save everyone. Me as well. I'll use my power to... I'll use my power.
More health. Now I will not get deaded as fast. Okay. What the? Wait, what is this? Okay. No more failing the vigor check. Yeah. I will stay safe and not get one punched by several people. Okay. Oh, it's raining. Also, what was the outfit I got from that guy? Is it cute? No. I reject it violently. Lucky, yeah. Always lucky. Okay, got the record. I'm extremo good. I think that's what needs to be found by the court, if it pleases you. Is that I am what the kids could say, I am quite skilled in the art of lies of P. I wash the muck from me, and it actually comes off because this game is great. Okay, I have some errands to run in the normal world, and then well, first I'm gonna play the record. Then I'm gonna get the puppet ripper. Then I'm gonna get the gold fruit from the tree. Does such a place exist? No. It's gone.
A great weapon calls for a great warrior.
There is no normal world anymore. The sky is falling. I'm that one character. I almost said Pinocchio. That's not the one who says the sky is falling. Puppet Ripper. Yes, please. Yeah, it's Chicken Little. Thank you. Thank you for clearing whatever was in my brain that was preventing me from remembering the name Chicken Little.
I know my way around.
Alter handle, go to the Puppet Ripper because I already know I'm gonna want to, and put core memory unlocked. What, do you remember the Chicken Little movie with Zach Braff? Yeah, cause okay, I have a theory about that movie. Listen to my crackpot theory about the Chicken Little movie with Zach Braff. I think that movie was made solely to it was solely made to introduce classic music to young people. They wanted the young folk to listen to Don't Go Breaking My Heart, and that's the only reason. That is it. Because that movie has like karaoke scenes full of Like
The puppets appear
a
lost
3
without
minutes,
their
not 3
leader.
minute, a 1 minute
no
scene of them
purpose,
singing
no
"Wannabe" by
focus.
Spice Girls.
To think one can have so much control through ergo waves.
They're
Don't determine who or what
propagandaing
is
the
causing it.
youth
This could all
into
happen
liking
again
the same
tomorrow.
music that they like.
I fear I must call upon you again, my friend. Please gather records of the puppets' ergo waves while you're defeating them. I always welcome.
Zach Braff is a secret music inceptioner. Okay, he wants to meet out here, right?
Welcome, good sir. At last, we speak frankly instead of with professional reserve. I have something to confess. Something involving your unique perspective. I am a puppet whose ego has awoken. I don't know exactly why, and we need not dwell on the details. Instead, I wish to dwell on the welfare of Lady Antonia. I adore Lady Antonia.
Oh,
It is a
how
presumptuous
sweet
feeling
on
for a
Valentine's
puppet
Day.
to have, to be sure. I have no intention of putting myself forward, of course. However, I cannot watch her die. It's too painful. Thus, I need your unique perspective. You exist somewhere between human and puppet. Can a puppet and a human fall in love? Have you ever met a puppet who loves a human?
Show the wedding ring.
It exists indeed. An unbelievable love, to be sure, with a wedding ring as its symbol. I fear even trying to pursue such a splendid happiness. I have no intention of telling her, of course. It wouldn't be proper to burden someone so frail.
Oh, what a
If I may be
sweetheart.
frank, this is better than I dared hope. Even if you are telling me a sweet lie, I shall savor it. Thank you. It was wise to confide in you. Thank you for granting me that wisdom.
Feel my heart. Oh, the song playing is called Feel. Yeah. Why'd I go up here? I wanted to talk to Lady Antonia. Yeah, this song just bops. Maybe saying Persona 5's got the hottest music, but this song. I only now realize you have a Discord. I can share the music link. Ella Marine 23 says, "Hey, hi.
To reflect on old memories.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing?"
Portraits of me when I was young.
Oh, I'm doing really well. I'm just playing this game.
So
This is one of my favorite Souls games. Well, not one of. It is my favorite Souls-like game.
left me back.
How are you doing?
This is long gone, but I still dream of the
Yeah, and of course you can join my Discord. I'd be happy to send you stuff on there too. Yeah, I have the link in my thing down there, and I have the link on my link tree, which you can.
I still have It seems Geppetto even taught you good manners.
Yeah, but
Yes, those beautiful memories are still vivid in my mind.
nice.
Time and the memories.
Yeah, it's a pretty sparse server so far. I think you're the only person who's there. You good? That's great.
Maybe a comfort to you someday.
Let you know? Okay. I forgot what the channels in there were. You're good. Have you ever played this game before? Am I saying your name right? Elira? Elira? Is it Eli R.A. or... I'm sorry. I'm just... Is this game is new? No. But it just got announced that there's DLC coming, which is why you might have heard about it recently. So yeah, there's a DLC coming for this game in the summer called Elira? Okay. Or Elira. Okay. I'll say Elira because it sounds beautiful. So Elira, there's a DLC in 2025 summer coming out, and it's gonna add like I don't know if you play Bloodborne, but I imagine it's gonna add like an old hunter style like new area to explore and like adventure through, and I'm really excited for it because this is again one of my favorites. So yeah, I'm really excited. This summer, coming to a cinema near you. Was that good enough? Was that a good enough narrator voice? Or let me go deeper. Give me a second. This summer, coming to a cinema near you.
No matter what.
It's hard for me to get that low. It makes my I can't play games, unfortunately. Oh. Well, that's where places like this come in handy, isn't it? You get to join people like me and the lieutenant here and just be in the company of kind, like-minded people and just enjoy games together. That used to be my favorite thing when I was too in it to... Did I use a voice changer? No. I just pitched my voice down considerably with I just tried really hard. Sorry, I haven't really been making a lot of progress because I'm just chatting with you guys. It's fun. I'm gonna go get the coin fruit from the fruit tree. I'm a big distraction. No, it's just nice to talk to people. This is the whole reason I set up this channel. This is the whole reason I wanted to do this, was like I have really fond memories of like playing games with my friends and please. Like just them sitting on the couch next to me and like having fun and like asking me questions about stuff or me asking them questions about stuff, and it's just been a good time. So like I love this. So thank you guys for joining me for this while. Cause I don't have peas. I'm trying hard to buy, but it's expensive. That's why. Yeah, it is expensive. It doesn't really go on sale often, and when it does, it's only like $12 off. I will buy one of these so you can have more coins. But only so you can have more coins, no other reason. Also, that's a cute little emote of the girl with the pink hair. Is that like... I added... I added like support for like other chat things in here, I think. On my like the thing above my head. Can I post that link in the chill chat? Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. I forgot the names of the chats, which is why I wasn't answering. But yeah, go ahead and post it in there. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining. I'm sorry, Elira. Can I send you a request on Discord? I have a Discord down below. I can send you a request if you join it. But yeah, because I'm in there. So yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. I have no problems with that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be ending the stream in a couple seconds. So let me switch back to my Kobold face. Hello everyone. Okay. Seconds? You said oof seconds? Did I say seconds wrong? I don't know. But I have been taught the KoziKobold, and this has been Kobolds and Blankets. If you want to see more of my koboldness, I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. You can see the schedule and more on my BlueSky at koboldsandblankets.com. And I'll see you next time, and I hope that this finds you well, and that the weekend is kind and gentle to you. Bye-bye.